Yay Networks.
Hi, Wild Ones. Welcome back to the Wild Rose podcast. I'm Whitney Rose.
And I'm Connie Daniels. Hi, Whitney.
Hi, Cons. I'm so excited to recap episode 3 with you today. People are saying that episode 3 is one of the best housewife episodes of all time.
No, I totally agree with that. It was so entertaining. It made me laugh my butt off. Like, it was so good.
And I think the essence of it was, I mean, if I'm laughing out loud at the show that I'm on, you know it's good. Because usually I'm not laughing.
That's true. That is true. Oh my gosh.
So break it down. What were your favorite moments?
Let's break it down. Yeah. Okay. So I was cracking up when you guys all first got there, and Lisa, of course, she's still talking about her ring that she lost, and she's telling Trixie, and Trixie's response was, well, if you want a new ring, just say it.
Do you know, that was beautiful, because I feel like that's every person in a relationship. When you want something and you're just like hinting at it, or you like purposely sabotage it, or you go around dropping hints hoping your partner picks up on it. So I loved how she just cut straight to the chase on that.
That was so funny, and it threw me off because obviously I think she lost the ring in that bathroom, and I don't think she was trying to get a new one, but I thought it was such a funny response.
Trixie, as you'll see, because episode 4, Trixie's in it a lot more. She's the queen of shade. I mean, no one does it like Trixie Motel.
Oh yeah. I can't wait. So there's one more episode after this, still in Palm Springs, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you guys do the drag stuff. I saw the little clip. Okay. So funny. So what did you think of Meredith's first reaction, or the lack thereof, of Angie being there?
It was crazy, because in today's world, to be able to really pull off a surprise with, social media, phones, technology, like, it's really hard to keep a secret for that long and at any period of time. So I think that we really did pull it off. She had no idea. And I actually thought, given the situation, she handled it pretty well.
Yeah, I thought so too. She kind of kept her cool, bit her tongue. You could tell she was biting her tongue, though.
Oh my God, but the energy daggers, holy shit. Like, I could feel her sending energy daggers right at me, like a full psychic attack. And when Angie and I were sitting down in the lounge chair eating the lunch, and Meredith comes out and walks right past us, that was like, whoa, like a wave of negative, just whoosh.
Yeah, I think they portrayed that pretty good, because I could feel that by watching it, but I'm sure that you could definitely feel it being there with her. So did she ever say anything to you? I didn't show it, but did she ever say anything to you about the fact that you chose the first room before she could get there?
She did. And I was just shady back. I said, I saved you a room with a bathtub.
Oh, yeah. So good.
I was like, you wouldn't want this room because it only has a shower. So I saved you the room with the bathtub, plus it's pink. And honestly, I wanted the Malibu Barbie room really badly. Like, that would be the room that I choose, is the Malibu Barbie. But, I just decided, since I was hijacking the trip, I'd hijack the master too.
Let's just go for all.
Just go for all. I'm an all or nothing kind of girl.
Oh my gosh. So it sounds like Meredith. So Angie, I don't know. Angie thought that things were fine at the fresh powder, fresh start thing with Meredith, but Meredith, she couldn't have been more clear about how she doesn't like Angie. So
yeah, well, I mean, you were at Fresh Starts, Fresh Powder. Did you notice any animosity between them?
No,
I know, right?
So I can see why Angie was like, whoa, like, obviously she wasn't invited, and that was like a diss from Meredith, but like her showing up and like, I don't know. Yeah, I was surprised that Meredith doesn't like her at all.
Yeah, I would. There was no inclination at Fresh Start, Fresh Power that Meredith was that upset.
Yeah. So, okay. So what did you think of Mary saying it was childish of you that you came early?
You know what, Mary, get some new fucking material. That's such a retread of everything. Like, we get it. You're jealous of my age and my beauty. You don't need to call me a little girl anymore.
Right. It
like,
seems like
get
that's her
new material.
Yeah, it's time.
Can I just say my favorite Mary moment, though?
Yeah.
Because she made me laugh out loud so many times during the episode. When she was talking about her bird, her pet bird, and she was like, it just wants you to stare at it all day. When I tell you, I gagged and I spit out my water and started laughing so hard.
Oh my gosh, I was dying too because I just was thinking, how did you know that bird wanted you to stare at it all day? Do you speak bird?
Well, and I just in my mind envision Mary staring at the bird.
I know. And she couldn't keep her eyes off of this bird because the bird just kept wanting her to stare at it.
Yeah, so I mean, those moments with Mary, you just gotta you gotta love it, you know?
Yeah,
just gotta take the good.
For sure. I know, and I think she I don't know, she's hilarious. She actually is really hilarious. Even all her negative bad energy, she's really funny.
She is funny, but she's also very mean. And I know we'll get to there when on the bus.
Yeah. Well, I was surprised. I mean, even just Angie being nice and saying, hey, come over here and sit with us, just being friendly. And she goes, please stop talking to me like that. I don't like it. I was like, what? She's being nice and inviting you to come sit down.
I mean, that's just how she is. Yeah, it's just how she is. She's you could be as nice as you can be and bite your tongue and be polite, and it's just never going to be good enough for her.
No, I was like, does she think that Angie's bossing her around by telling her to come sit with you guys? I don't know.
I think what it is, and it was a big aha moment when I rewatched the part where we're all on the bus, when she's getting mad at me and saying that I called her pornography. Yeah. Which... that
you were so confused, and so was everyone else that was watching. I'll tell you,
I never said you did porn. I'm so confused. And how about Heather blackout drunk and lifts her head to throw me under the bus?
I know. She pulled it together for that second, just to say,
I was like, "Thanks, cousin. Thanks, cousin." But in that moment, Mary was like, you told the group that you wanted to take me down. And that's when I was like, aha, Meredith and Heather have gotten in her ear. Because I've never once wanted to take her down. I've never thought that. I've never said that. And I really, in that moment, realized that everyone has been backpedaling with Mary and putting everything on me so that all of her energy is focused on being mad at me and making everything my fault. When in reality, Meredith and Lisa instigated this whole thing. If you go back to season 2 and rewatch the episodes, it's clear as day.
Yeah. And that would make a lot more sense why she doesn't like you.
Yeah, it's exactly that. And when she said you told the group, I was like, oh, you mean Meredith and Heather.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that'll be a fun conversation someday.
Yeah. Okay. So I thought the shopping for each other and picking each other's outfits out was a cute idea on Meredith's part. I thought that was kind of fun. I thought it was a fun idea to do. Now, how it turned out, however, was interesting. And it told a lot. Okay, first of all,
you really think that we would go do something like that? We'd leave the pool, we'd leave cocktails, and we'd go. You really think that'd be fun?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't leave the pool. I maybe would have done it the next day or something. But I think as far as thinking of an activity to go do together, I thought that was kind of a fun, different thing to do. But what did you think about the outfit that Heather picked for you? And do you think that it showed any trust in her?
I don't know. Yeah, it did, because there was a lot of things in there that she could have put me in that would have been very horrendous. And like, she kept wanting to pull skimpy things, and I didn't want to sit in dinner with jewels on my butt.
Yeah.
So I think in the end, she and I had each other's back, because I saw her eyeing that jacket. And that's why I picked it, because she kept going to look at it.
Okay. And you were paying attention to that.
I was paying attention to that, but I had to spice it up a little bit with the cat mom hat.
The cat mom. That's where I was going next. Where did you find this cat mom hat?
It was just sitting there. It was just sitting there at the checkout stand, and it was a total impulse buy at the end, because I was like, if I'm wearing my Kate Middleton look, like, you're gonna have cat mom. And she looked like one of those ladies that sits in Reno at the slot machines. Like, she looked like she was a gambler in Reno.
And it looked like at dinner later that hat came in handy, because she hid under it a little, and it looked like she needed a hat that night.
All in all, I think Heather and I won that game for sure.
Yeah. So clearly Lisa's outfit showed that Meredith is not trying to create any kind of trust with her.
I mean,
that was horrific.
It seems that way. Mary said it best.
Yeah, Mary did say it best, for sure. That was, yeah. But I thought she picked a great one for Meredith. Like, I was like, oh, well, she picked something nice for Meredith. Anyway, that kind of told all, for sure.
Yeah.
And especially because that was her idea. And then when she asked about the restaurant, she's like, oh, it's actually a really pretty kind of chic place. Yes. Meredith knew that, and she picked that outfit for Lisa, which also, I think, just showed, I don't know, that she's a little sneaky.
Exactly. It shows where intentions lie.
Yeah. Okay, so the dinner, oh my gosh, that got out of control fast. And Meredith, for sure, I think she even said this on social media, but she was like, I'm pretty sure a demon possessed me at dinner. And I'm thinking, a demon for sure possessed her at dinner.
Something possessed her at dinner. Multiple things possessed her at dinner, because that was wild.
That was insane. So she was, obviously she was dealing with some other things that she hadn't brought up to anyone.
What? Yeah, but no. We're all dealing with things. If we're going to go there, everyone at that table is dealing with something hard, something big. I never once brought in the fact that one of my best friends was dying. I never once brought in the fact that I have immediate family issues. I never once brought in things I was struggling with personally. Like, Meredith uses it to hold everyone emotionally hostage, because if you look at how vicious she was to Angie, and Angie's like, I'm just trying to apologize, and I want to be your friend, and I want an apology from you. Meredith got to be vicious, and then when Angie was like, I'm sorry, Meredith shut her down.
Yeah, she did.
So she uses it. I know that what she's going through, you'll learn soon what it is exactly, but it's a reach.
Yeah.
She's reaching, and this is what she does, is she gets nasty, and then she pulls in things that have nothing to do with her or the situation as an excuse to not have to be accountable or move forward with people.
And I think both you and Lisa kind of said, oh, she is behaving in her old patterns. And that's just like, it's predictable at this point.
Well, and she did it again on Watch What Happens Live that same night.
Oh, recently. I missed that. So, okay. Interesting.
So we'll see what happens here.
Yeah. Interesting. I did notice that Heather started to blame you. She's like, this is all your fault. And you're like, wait a minute, Heather. When everything escalated, and then she's like, oh, you're right. Fresh start, fresh pattern, fresh start. She took it back immediately, but I thought that was kind of like, okay. All right, Heather.
Yeah, you know how she rolls.
Yeah, so I thought Lisa was really sweet to go out with Meredith. Out of all of the different fight scenes in all Housewives, I've only seen people just get up and walk away and storm out and throw something or whatever. But Meredith was really demanding that Angie was the one who left. Like to the point that she even grabbed that poor waiter and asked for security.
Poor Chad. Did you notice during the night how many different accents she had?
Oh, okay.
It was like each cocktail that went down, she had a different accent. It was so entertaining. I had forgotten about that until until I rewatched it because, I mean, you heard Heather call it out, but Heather and I were dying. We were rolling, like about to pee our pants laughing at how ridiculous it was because she was running around the restaurant trying to find someone to kick Angie out in different accents.
Okay, they didn't show that.
Well, it's too much. They showed the essence of it with the waiter, but she like moved on to someone else, and oh my god, it was the best. Heather and I think that was a core bonding moment for us because it got back to finally her and I are not the drama, and we're laughing at the drama.
Yeah, that's got to feel good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and even like Meredith, when she was like, "Do you want me to go there with husband?" Like
no, you want me to go there with husband?
Like,
yeah.
And I was like, here it comes. Here it comes. Here's the rumors she's going to start throwing out there.
Well, see, that's the other thing she does is she makes a threat to make the conversation go away.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that was wild. So then it goes on and you guys get on the bus and Heather had one too many espresso martinis.
Oh man, that was so disgusting.
Oh my gosh. So you were the last one on the bus with her.
Yeah. So how it all played out was, everyone got off and then, I was trying to protect her and shut the door. She asked me, she's like, I don't want to be filmed right now. And what's so funny is we always forget that we're rigged with GoPros in the Sprinter van. We always forget that. So,
they're gonna catch it no matter what.
Yeah, no matter what. And we're mic'd, and you kind of forget. You just forget that that's happening. It's really weird.
Yeah. Did you see the panic on the bus driver's face? She was like,
no. No, because I was trying to crawl through the in limos, the window that goes down to the driver. The minute that Heather started getting bad, I was gagging and I was going to throw up. I had sympathy gag and I was trying to weasel my way through the window. It was only half down, but then it would stop at my butt. Like I couldn't get through. And so I was like swimming through the van and I was like screaming help. And then finally I got back out the window and that's when you heard me pounding on the door. Because I was like, you're on your own, cousin. Like I can't do this.
Yeah, we can't do this. Oh my gosh! I even had somebody said to me when they watched it, they said, "Oh my gosh, Heather was throwing up and peeing." But I'm like, I don't think she was peeing because there was a straight line of like liquid coming out. I think there was a hole in the bag. But yeah, I don't think she just peeing.
I don't know. I'm not going to comment on that one.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I think it grossed everyone out, but at the same time, I don't know. A lot of us have been there.
Yeah. I mean, you do lose control of your bladder sometimes when you're vomiting very hard. Yeah. Especially after children.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So it was all in all, such a great day, such a great episode at Trixie Motel. Oh my God. Trixie Motel. Yeah.
Trixie Motel.
Yeah. So all in all, it was a great day, a great episode at Trixie Motel. Oh my God. Why do I keep saying Motel? All in all, it was a great day, an episode at Trixie Motel. But
yeah, it was. That was a fun episode.
A lot more fun to be had. So
I know I'm excited to see the drag makeup and try to understand why Lisa gets so upset over it or over something. So yeah, I'm excited for the next episode to see all the other fun shenanigans you guys have planned.
Yep, it's gonna be good. I heard it's great. There's a lot more of kind of the same thing in episode 3. A lot more of it happens in episode 4. So, yeah, so we shall see.
Buckle up, people.
It seems like everyone's loving these little mini bonus episodes of recapping the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City season 4. So if you're enjoying it, please let us know, like, comment, share with your friends. And our regular episodes drop on Tuesdays, and these bonus episodes drop whenever we feel like it. Honestly, whenever we can. No, but it's been fun to do, and we love you. Thank you so much for your support. DM us if there's anything specific you want to know about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City that you've seen so far in season 4. And we love you. And don't forget, be you.
Stay wild.
Yay Networks.